everybody. My name is Seriously Attacker, and welcome back to my server. Nope. Hello everybody. My name is Seriously Attacker, and today we are continuing Katawa Shoujo. Last episode, we were going to go to the library because we lost at risk. Because I'm bad at playing games with girls, and we stumbled upon this girl right here in this room. She looks really hot. Unexpected, considering that I'm shooting upon her. Thanks. I slowly step towards another seat opposite her. The girl rests in a teacup and saucer on the wooden table in between. The way she does track my movements with her head is telling that, and the slight cloudiness to her eyes means that she must be at least partially blind, like Kenji. Come to think of it, her voice doesn't even sound detectable accent either. I guess she must be half Japanese. As I take my seat, her composure takes me slightly off guard. Her air of relaxed confidence makes the silence entirely comfortable. The calming atmosphere is so very different from the student council office. Yeah. I take you're a new student to Yamako. Yeah, I just transferred in yesterday. I get the distinct feeling my speech patterns don't match the formality of hers, accentuated by her restrained bow of greeting. One which I hasten to match before realizing the futility of the action. I'm Louisa Tao. Pleased to meet you. Hisao Nakai. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup. Would you care for a drink? Sure. As much as it pains me, I can't step with the formality in the proceedings. She gives a quick nod, taking the request in stride. Without another word, she steps off the chair and prepares a second cup of tea from a collection of supplies laid out along the shelf. A brush here, a brush there, her left hand often lightly touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. Seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see her behind her back, she seems to use her long, dainty finger to measure the right amount of water into the cup. It's one thing to see the disabilities the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. Shizuna and Misha have no problem working together to communicate to me, and Lily herself seems to have workarounds for problems I'd never thought of. While I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work, she seems pleased to be following the correct process of the offer of preparing a drink. So, her soft voice brings me out of my silent observation. Oh, what? Oh, damn, she is tall, damn. Which room are you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school. The school library, some classmates told me it was on this floor. She finishes pouring water into the teacup as she nods. Smell metallic tapping coming from the teacup, indicating it's been stirred. I'm aware of Miss Hakamiji, as are more students. To be with them means you're in class 3-3, no? That's right, in the science room with Matao. She gives a small giggle before setting down the teaspoon and slowly walking towards the table, teacup and saucer in hand. He's quite a character. Well, imagine you come to him. Most do. Oh man, we look cool, name. Wait, what do you? The fuck, man? I thought we were gonna be, innocent kids, not these fucking perverted ass. God. As she sets down the tea, I gently take it and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person. No, I'm more of a chocolate person. I don't drink coffee, unless, sometimes. But this seems like a rather bad moment to bring it up. Nonetheless, it smells quite nice. I hardly think about how to choke down. Thanks, Satao. It really tastes nice. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face. Lily, please. There's no need to be too formal. She says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well. I guess I should try to ask her about herself, as it really does seem as if she's catering to me. So which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes? Correct. I'm in class 3-2, which is on the 3rd floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi, and is specifically for both blind and partially blind students. I see. Oh, dude! Oh my... Give me a minute. Now that by far, my friend, is mean, considering her situation. I see. Sorry. I feel like slapping myself for the faux pas. Fox pat? I guess, I don't know. I don't really know that word. Looking at her face, though, she doesn't seem the least bit put off by it. My, there's no need to change your speech on my account. Sure. Sorry, I guess I'm really showing my newness here. Is that a word, newness? Like newerest? An environment. Ugh, burp. Oh, sorry, it didn't come out. An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. Well, the same can't be said for everyone. Many have come to terms with their conditions. A category which include her, it seems. All too ready to jump ship for this particular topic, I see segue into another. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. Thinking on it, this might be a version of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at. I come here fairly often during lunch times. My duties as class representative don't leave enough time for an official club, so a friend and I use this room for having tea. Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms seem to be almost completely opposite. While Shizune's blunt and fiercely driven, Lily seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. Come to think of it, she might be useful for a less biased view of the school clubs. What kind of clubs are you ready to join? The most popular ones are the track and field club, which uses the field near the school during lunch times, the baseball club, and the book club in the room near the library. There are also numerous small ones too, such as art and music clubs. At a time when I'm just wanting to get on my feet, rushing into the club right away seems slightly unappealing. One of the schools shares the same rules as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club? It isn't, but though it is encouraged. Ah, good. That's a relief. Phew. Sorry. I really let my guard down around this girl to have such a I can't speak. Let me start again. I've really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact seems to slightly amuse her. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it as Lily does the same. And it's the afternoon. As I look up into the window over her shoulder, I notice a light coming into the room with a distinctly orange tint. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Huh? Time sounds good? Okay, goddamn, that sounds really loud. Sorry? Right, she's blind. Of course she can't see the sun setting. Idiot! God! It just looks like the sun's starting to set. It seems so kind of a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time. Sorry, Miss Howard. I didn't mean to keep you from the library so long. I quickly moved to a later concern. No, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? She pauses and takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lily seems likely to know in any case. True. It's open until 6:30 during weekdays. A quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. She smiles and gives a deep nod, and her hands still neatly folded on the table in front of her hair. It was my pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you to where the library is? I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it already. Well, unless my navigation skills fail me, which they seem to have doing a habit of. It's alright. I was going to be talking to the librarian there in any case. I could introduce you. This gets better and better. Yeah. It's pretty hard to find her offer. If you're sure, then that'd be great. Thanks. I can't still believe she saw it. Oh, she has a cane too. That's cool. As she stands up to film me, she takes hold of a straight and retractable cane that has been slipped in the handle of her bag before. Compared to the cane and the boy, in my class had, it looks much thinner and longer. It must be support, whereas it is for irrigation. Together we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library. And that is where I leave it off, everybody.